All right, folks, here we go. Welcome back to the fourth annual Steinway Classic. We're getting underway as both players elected to lag right away. They announced the match, and we are live. We're going to have New Jersey pool players sit in just a few minutes. We'd like to thank MolinariGlove.com. Why Molinari Glove? Because it fits, and it's built to last. It's got the web palming on the inside, too. Keeps your hand nice and cool. A lot of players here are using them. MolinariGlove.com. And of course, Aramis balls, along with the best cloth you can use, Simonis. And don't forget to check out joetucker.net. And make sure to keep up to date with AccuStats. They're going to have the Make It Happen event come up December 17th through the 20th. Make it happen once again. Let's get to the action. This is Chang Yu Lung playing Ping Chung for the hot seat.
I'm back in the booth, folks.
Welcome back, sir.
I didn't realize they started.
Yeah, they elected to get started. I was talking to the interpreter outside. I said, do me a favor and don't let them start until we actually get the recording going. And we captured it, but we usually run an intro.
Yeah, they wanted to rock and roll.
Yeah. Can't blame them.
Yeah.
Traveled a long way.
Let's get it on.
I like his pace, you know. I know he's, what is he, 19?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Both of them are. This is a hot seat match, and they've carved their way through lots of strong competitors to get where they are.
Well, Ping Chung draws first blood. 1-0.
I believe we have 4 competitors left in the tournament. These 2 that are playing, and then a match to the backside of this table with Darren and Jason.
Right.
And the loser of this match will play the winner of that match.
Right. Don't forget, folks, we'll be back here next weekend to bring you the NYC 8-Ball Champions, New York City 8-Ball Championship right here on a live stream and for free. Last year, Jason Shore took it down, and Sean Morgan, Alaska, came in second place. Looking for sparks to fly once again. The NYC 8-Ball Championships, free live stream. Ping Chung up at the table. That 3-ball went in there with high velocity. I'll tell you, he smashed him apart pretty good.
Yeah, he hit him real hard that time. And he's got a little tough 1-ball here.
I wonder if he has a flight to catch in the next half hour the way he's going. Where are you, Troy? 2?
Yeah, I'm here.
I want to crank you up a little bit.
Okay. He has to weigh 120 pounds soaking wet, and he really smashed into them. So it just goes to show you it's a snap stroke.
Yeah, all timing. Absolutely.
A real tough cut on this 1-ball. He's able to level out his cue ball, so that's going to make it a cue stick.
You
So
think he's
gonna,
cutting it in here?
Yeah, it makes it a little easier.
I thought he was going to try to lock him on the 7. He cut it right in. Wow, caught the point of the side pocket and got position on the 4.
He gave a wave of the hand that he got a little fortunate that he didn't scratch. It's a tough shot. Now he can also play this in the side pocket, but he's electing just to shoot it right in the corner, bring it over a little bit for the 6. He missed it. So there's your first error. They must shop at the same stores. They got the same shirts on, right?
Yeah, traveled together too. Was it all 5 of them or 4 of them? I know we got pictures. Both of us got pictures with all of them.
It is. I'd say there was a group of about 8 to 10.
Oh yeah, the interpreter and his wife also traveled. Yes. Yeah, I'm talking about players.
That played in the because they had the. I would say about 6.
Does he try?
5 or 6.
Does he try to bump this? Sorry.
No. You make trouble for yourself, you know.
He's got enough cushion there.
Yep, we got plenty of rail.
Plenty of rail. Fit a ball in there. Nice shot. You know, they are friends, but when they're on the table, it's complete business.
Not now, they're not. And Chang Yu Lung puts one up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Chang Yu Lung.
Chang Yu Lung.
Yeah.
And he just said, easy enough, whippersnapper.
You're like me. a short-term memory. We had the interpreter in the booth to
Yeah,
try to
he
give us
just
some
saw it.
pronunciation of their names, and that's the way he said it. Chang Yu Lung. I tend to forget, even if they tell me 3 times.
Yeah, it's understandable, I guess.
Hey, don't forget, guys, if you're going up to the Ocean State 9-ball tournament, November 21st through the 22nd, the Holiday Inn Express is on our side, sponsoring AZB TV, and that's going to be the host hotel. And you can find that. They're in Warwick, Rhode Island. And you can get the players' rates right there. That's the Holiday Inn Express on Jefferson Boulevard in Warwick, Rhode Island, on board with AZB and Snookers.
I believe this is one of the few Taiwanese players that doesn't play with the Southwest. I don't believe that is the Southwest. Looking to tie those, make sure he's got a nice tight rack. I believe the Tony's rules still apply here. If he's having a little difficulty racking, they can push it up a little bit.
Yes. One.
Watch the 3. Nope. All right. He hit him solid and nothing went in. Try break. What a pretty open table. We can just manage to get these first few balls out of the way and get right in line. We'll be in good shape. And I remember earlier they were asking if his nickname, either player, they're saying, oh, he's the Taiwan Typhoon. I believe the name of the shirt or the name of the team is that because they each have the same writing on the back of their shirt.
One's name is the Taiwan Typhoon.
No,
Yeah.
I think they both.
And no, they all have nicknames.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, look, Taiwan. Unless they're.
That's his personal shirt.
Watch the other guy. He's got the same thing on the back.
Well,
Unless
then he
they're
lent it to him.
I think it's the name of the team.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
The team?
Yeah, like the.
Oh, from the world team.
Like their team, you know, their group.
You know, I'm going to have to grab the interpreter, fill us in on that.
Yeah, unless they're
Because
all.
I know they do have individual nicknames.
Right.
Sort of say. But let me find out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Unless they're all named the same.
1 second. Let me take a run.
Oh, he popped that through for that little bit of window he has between the 10 and the 8 to make the 4 inside. He doesn't have any angle to go either way, I believe, so he's just going to stop it right there. Come back a little bit. That's what he did. Just don't want to get straight on a 6. Got a little straight, so we're going to have a little work here. They tend to keep things very simple. I don't expect him to go rail first to create an angle or anything, so he's just going to draw back. He might use some of his stroke there to. He hit it real nice. Right back in line. Just gonna make this roll up a couple inches. Okay, with the sinking of that 9 ball, Ping Chung goes up 2-1. And here comes Al back to the booth to give us the.
All right, just a quick update. This young man at the table, Ping Chung, he is the king killer. And Chang is flying dragon.
Oh, so they're not the Taiwanese typhoon, huh?
The name of the whole team is the Taiwan Typhoon. Yes.
And there we go. Nice break. He made that second ball and didn't really get too good of a shot on the one, but you can expect a really good save. Very nice. Brought it up, left it in the middle of the table. So that makes the ball a little smaller. He's going to have to go for a one rail kick. You just look for a hit here. It's not like you can, you're just looking to hit the center of the ball. You could get unfortunate and scratch.
Yeah, if he hits the top of it, yeah.
Yeah, you just, because the way this angle is, it's tough to, the one rail kicks, the speed and the spin. And he missed the whole ball.
And that can't be healthy. This young man has been on a tear. And to get to this part of a tournament with the multitude of talent that was in here for the last 2 days, this is day 3, really is making a statement.
He has no problems here. Everything is pretty nice and spread out. The 8 ball a little bit, but the 7's up on that rail. He can easily get on that to come back and play the 8. A little bit. He's got a little work left.
Well, guess what? Somebody just flew in, left a private jet on Steinway Street outside. It's Diana Snooky Rojas.
Hey, guys.
What's up? Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a match we got here. I'll tell you.
Snook?
We're going to push you right into
What's
it.
up, Troy? And it just started, I see.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, watch. Don't get straight. Oh, he's got a little trouble. But that pocket's a little accepting. It's like a little stun follow shot.
Well, he's on the rail here, too.
Yeah. He's jacked up a little bit. Expect that little delayed follow. Very nice shot. He hit that really well. It's almost a crime how well he hit it, being 19 years old.
It's almost a crime.
A crime. A crime against
And he
nature.
shoots him so fast.
Yeah.
Okay, Ping Chung extends his lead now, 3-1.
I missed a lot of action today, didn't I?
Well, you missed the first match, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was a little bit busy today.
You missed the second match and now the third match. Is that right? I don't know, the matches all of a sudden become one. That's Snooki. She's in the booth.
That's me.
There
She
she
showed
is.
up just
Hi.
at the right
And
time.
there's Brooke Myers in the back again, once again. Everybody's
Tim.
back in town.
We're back in town. We only left for what seems a couple of hours.
I don't know. I left here
Just
pretty
a-
late. I know you didn't leave yet when I was gone.
Just an update on the table on the side here. We got Jason against Darren Appleton. Jason's up 5-0.
Wow.
Oh, see, that's the gear that he can pump.
Yeah.
You know.
And have you been watching that at all? He must be breaking well and just firing balls in, huh?
Well, he's keeping him in the seat, I guess.
Oh, there you go. That's one way to do it. And here we go. Break. He made that second ball.
And the 6.
Shot on the 1.
And a little touchy shot on the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Well, to get to the 2.
to get to the
Yeah.
2, he's got to follow it past that 4 and accept a really tough shot right where he's putting his cue. And that doesn't help you get down to the 3 very well. He's going to have a couple rough shots to get in line. Once he gets to that 3, should be smooth sailing.
Yeah, actually, center table is his friend right now on
Yeah,
this one.
yep.
Yeah, how early of a shot can he get? He's got to make sure he clears that 4, though. I mean, if he's trying to hold it for a better angle, he's going to have to kind of pump his brakes a little bit.
Oh, yeah. He's looking to just get between that 3. That's a good shot. Just accept a real tough shot on it, too. He wants to get off the rail a little bit, though, which he did. Did good. Did well. Maybe a little bit too far than he wanted.
Now, in the first couple of games, have there been any safety battles or anything?
No, just break and run out. Nothing. They're still trying to kind of like gain control who's going to be the winner here. And so far, Ping Chung has, he hit that bad.
I think he shot that too quick,
Fast,
actually.
Yep.
He shot that. He didn't two-stroke it, but he didn't, you know,
Yeah, we got that.
he didn't give a little more time for that shot, so.
Well, here's an opportunity.
He's got to work this cue ball a little bit, though.
Oh, for the 3?
Yeah.
Just snap draw it back a little bit, a few inches, or?
No, I don't think so. I think he's going to have to make it come around a little.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that. No, he was
Yeah,
kind of blocking.
because, yeah, he had 9, 10 in the way. If the 10 wasn't in the way, then yes, a little couple-inch draw, then,
Oh, he's perfect.
yeah, he's great. From here, he's angle to get back to the center table.
Might hit that a little fat.
Well, he's got clearance. Even if he comes above the 7,
Yeah, I
he's still
think
got
that's the
clearance for the
plan.
bottom quarter.
Slide this in.
I don't think he wants to get too close to that side, so that's why he go above it.
Yeah, a little straight.
He kind of wants that angle, though.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice shot.
Got perfect on a 10 for a nice easy 10.
Mm-hmm.
Getting ready to
Those
set a
easy
break
tens,
at
man.
3-2. Chang Yu Lung. And the room is starting to fill up again. I guess a lot of people are coming in from work.
Mm-hmm. So that's exactly what happened yesterday.
Grab a bite and watch the match.
Mm-hmm.
A little extra snap in that break.
9 goes, 2 goes.
I don't know how that 9 got in there, but
Shot on the 1.
the 2 ball went around the table. Yeah, and the 3's sitting up there pretty.
Mm-hmm. How about that 410?
410? I don't know. Let's see. I doubt it. We'll see.
I like it.
I like it too.
I know we like it, but
That's where the 3 is. Yeah, he's playing it.
no, he's not.
Well, he got a little further than what he wanted to, but he's still going to play it.
He can. A little inside to hold that cue ball, and he has the 410.
Yeah, he's going to play it.
Should play the run out. Oh,
Yeah, he's going to play the run out quick.
Run out the door there on that 10 ball. Quick match there. Boom, boom.
There
Nice.
you have
Winner
it.
takes a double bubble.
Mm-hmm. Pair of 3s.
That quick.
Yeah, that's a
3-3.
nice way to tie up the ball game with a quick 3-10 combo.
Yeah, we want to mention the Kings of Vapor, also the Kings of Billiards up in Akron, Ohio. Sponsor on board with many players. And, of course, AZB TV. Thank you, Chad Bowling, and the whole crew, Tommy.
That's where I bought
You
my
guys
truck.
listen in, I believe. Kings of Vapor.
That's where I bought my truck. Akron, Ohio.
Oh, okay. It's like Kings of Vapor sells trucks too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just opened up 2 more locations in Florida. 1 location in Florida. Thinking about the second. They're spreading out all over the USA.
And here we go with the break. A little hard.
The
Here comes
3?
that 3 and the 2.
2 ball. Gets there first.
I think he's getting a little fortunate with those wing balls flying around the table and coming in.
I think, I mean, equally as important, obviously, aside from making a ball on the break, is he's getting fortunate that the 1 isn't getting kicked away,
Right.
and the cue ball, you know, is kind of going after the 1 a little bit.
Well, as for the little we've seen him play, he tends to take a little more chances, I believe, than some of his other team members. But I think he's got a pretty good safe here. 'Cause the way the 9's sitting, if he wants to cut it, and it's just once he plays a 6, he might be rolling out behind the 6. See what he's doing. He's giving it, give good look, and he's going to figure out what he's going to shoot. He
He's
just
called
the
it. He called the
He
6.
called the 6.
All right,
He's
so
going to
he's
hit
gonna
the 9 and stop the 1 ball.
feather it right off the ball.
Very nice shot. And
We'll just have to do it again.
man, he's going to do it. I think he.
No, I think he's got the one straight in.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from this angle.
Or play a combo, one or the other.
Looks like the 3 goes off
No,
the
look
10
at
into
that.
the side pocket. So if he gets on top of that 3 ball, he can play the 3 off the 10 into the side.
I thought he had clearance on that one.
This is a hot seat match, right?
Yeah.
That's affirmative.
Yeah.
You add it up. These guys have had a good trip to the U.S.
Actually, yeah.
U.S. Open and this.
God bless America.
Listen to you, Troy. Sing it now.
Don't want to hear it. He's going to come around a little bit with
Al's nodding his head no.
had his finger on the mute button.
Nice shot.
Is that 10 sticking out a little bit into the pocket
Well,
or no?
Al said
Let's
he may
see.
have
Oh
had
yeah,
it.
he's gonna manage this right now.
So they might use the 4 to do that, right?
Or the 3. He can do
4
either
goes
or.
down the corner.
Okay.
Did he just
Oh,
put that ball in there without hitting the 10?
Without
Yeah.
hitting the
Yeah.
10.
He may use it right now. Well, maybe not. He's going forward, is he?
Yeah.
He's going forward.
Yeah, that was a much better idea. I was thinking he was going to put the 4 in the side as well, but I like that.
Yeah,
I
I
really
like-
like the way he just did it, actually.
Yeah.
Taught me something.
Yeah, and he was the 3 ball was kind of forward to maybe use the 10 to knock it in. Why take a chance? He'll navigate it right now. It goes. It has a pocket, so why mess with it, right?
No.
He's got perfect shape to land straight up.
Yeah, on the rail.
Well, you know what? I like being above this 10 ball and shooting it down this way, but
Oh, because of the point.
yeah,
point,
because of the
right.
point. Exactly.
But he really would have to get dead straight on that because it's right in the pocket almost.
Nice shot. Really nice shot.
Yeah, no
He
touch.
took a look at it real good. He knows better than to touch the points, too.
Yeah, no touching. I was thinking the same thing, Al. Don't be sticking your hands in there, mushing the points.
Exactly.
Mushing the points.
Oh, he fired it in. And the one pocket that we said was so generous throughout these days, I guess it's only generous when
That was the last match.
you float it in. He really hit that with a lot of pace.
Yeah,
That
he
was
did.
one of the hardest hit shots I've seen on this table yet.
Or out of that rack, yeah.
Well, nice run out, Ping Chung. Takes the lead, 4-3.
Good shooting.
Yeah, that one ball run is tough sometimes.
If he was playing another competitor and he was sitting in his chair, I believe the other competitor would have been clapping right now.
You know what? We're going to flash this graphic up on the screen because that's our USA team going into the Moscone Cup. Skylar Woodward, Corey Duell, Shane Van Bonen, Mike DeShane, and Justin Bergman. Congratulations and good luck, guys.
Go get him, boys.
Take it down.
You can do it.
Brooke is being silly.
If you can name that movie.
Can you name that movie?
I'm going to have to search back into the
Archives?
broken archive link. Yowza. He's really trying to get a nice tight.
Somebody's on Google already.
Yeah, he's really trying to get a nice tight rack, and he.
I knew you were going to look it up.
You cheater.
Oh, Adam Sandler.
Yes.
All right, I got
Yeah,
it.
he went right on Google and looked it
I'm
up.
down.
Oh my goodness.
The,
Guys, there's no like
the computer's a little slow, but it works.
we couldn't do a little trivia between racks here.
Oh, I didn't look. I didn't
He
look at
did.
who.
Al.
I know, but I didn't look.
Al went right over and just Googled that thing up.
At the time it took him to Google it and find it,
Your broken archives.
yeah.
I'm
that's
never
how-
doing
mended
anything
themselves.
wrong with you, Snook.
That's what.
I'll blast you right on the air. Are you kidding me?
Here comes the break.
Here we go.
Watch those two corner balls and they've been
Rack
making it.
number 8.
Watch the 2 and
Cole
the 3.
Ping Chung in the lead, 4-3.
And here comes the 3. Nothing.
7
Oh.
ball.
He got fortunate enough to make the 7, I believe.
Is it just me, or so many players are putting the 5 and the 7 in the same spot each time?
I wasn't going to mention it, but I did notice that it was either
You learned something, you mean?
no, I didn't. I just decided not to divulge it because I didn't know.
You want to tell anybody?
No, not tell anybody, but to me, it's almost like they're pattern racking.
Yeah.
And
You
I
do it on
don't.
purpose so you can see where they're ending up.
Troy's gonna
Yeah.
come out with his own DVD.
Yeah, no, because I don't believe in that pattern racking is allowed. I would imagine I wouldn't allow it. If I seen it, I would say something immediately.
Actually, I'll do it personally for me, just so I see if by the different way that I break, where the balls lie.
Right.
End up,
Yeah. Well, I believe
just
that
as-
you're not supposed to do it because then you're setting yourself up for the general pattern of where they're going to lay out, and you're so used to playing that way. The 1 and 2, the 1 goes in the front, 2 and 3, and the 10 in the middle, and that's it. I don't want to always see the 8 and 9 in the front or the
Well,
6
we
and the
had
7.
lots of matches yesterday where we saw the same 2 balls behind the 1.
Absolutely.
And things. So,
I mean, he brought it up. I wasn't going to bring it
No,
up, but I don't agree with it.
I don't think he was doing it to. I just think like some players so they know themselves, so they can kind of keep track. Okay, I'm going to put these 2 balls in the front, just so I know, like where are they lining up based. If I break it this way, do I need to change up my break?
Right. Well, you can do that with any 2 balls. Just make a mental notation that the 4 and the
Sure,
7 are in the front 2 balls. But now, if you're putting the 7 and an 8 in there and things are always coming out the same way,
Sure.
that's pattern racking. You're gonna. That's just my advice, my opinion, and that's why I didn't mention something. But
Somewhat controversial.
since you did bring it up, I don't know the rule in this event with the pattern racking, and it's more in effect. 10 ball's not as bad. 9 ball, on the other
Sure.
hand,
Yeah. No, I actually I didn't mention it, thinking that it was malintent.
right.
Rather-
No,
Rather, just there have been a slew of players that get up and they're all putting the 2 balls right at those wing balls. They're always the same.
yeah, get rid of them 2 balls. Absolutely. Well, the 1, 2, and 3 are set.
Well,
Right.
that's a mandatory thing.
That's
for
a
this-
mandatory
for this
thing, right.
tournament.
The first 2 balls
The
back.
first
yeah.
2 balls, whether it's it has been the 6, 7, or some players elect the 8, 9.
In the meantime,
Yeah. In the meantime, as we're
he's
going
made
through that,
himself
he's
around
just-
this rack nicely. I'm sorry, around the table nicely to finish this rack.
Well, he's
or
got.
come close to finishing this rack.
Let's see where he wants to.
Draw for the side, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here comes Al, back in the booth, getting ready to put another bead up. I think.
I think he just needs to float this over.
Yeah, just make it right.
Just make the 8. I was gonna
Make
say
the
the
9.
1. Make the 9.
Yeah.
Float it
that's
for the
about right.
opposite side.
Yeah,
He's
That's
got the
all.
angle for that. So
that's all.
that's all.
Here we go.
All right, so from Chang missing that 10 ball, cost him 2 games right now. Score is 5-3. And I'm leaving it in the hands of the crew we got here.
He's off again. Another break. Wow. Must be nice to be king. Nice tight rack.
AKA, his nickname is King Killer. That's who you're looking at right there on the table. And the other gentleman's name is Flying Dragon.
Say that again.
Flying Dragon is Chang Yu Lung's nickname.
I thought all dragons flew.
And Ping Chung's nickname is King Killer.
Oh, okay.
That's their
All right.
nicknames,
I learned something today.
Yeah, me too.
not the name on the back of the shirt.
Now, is it kind of funny that we have like the giant killer here, Jeremy Sosi, and the king killer?
Well, as you can tell, he's at the top of the heat, shooting for the hot seat.
And here we go.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like anything fell. I don't believe he has a pocket for that one.
I think it does.
I think
Oh, you
so
think
too.
it does?
Yeah,
He has a real jam-up safe.
it's
If he,
that close. Well, if he doesn't, yeah, then he got to save.
well, if it's that close, would you elect to take a chance?
Well, if it's makeable, yeah.
Yeah,
If it's
okay.
makeable,
Cutter makeable?
yeah.
Jared out there with us today?
Yeah. If it's makeable, you got to go for it. Unless you want to play safe. You got to make up your mind. With this format here, it's a call shot, call safety. So that's what Troy's talking
He
about.
just fired it in.
And now look at him, though.
It's a little straight for this three.
Yeah, he might have to bump the 3 here just a little bit.
Well, he can just draw back a few inches and take a real tough shot on a 3. Well,
Punched it nicely.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
You thought he hit that 10 with velocity.
yeah,
How
wow.
did he hit that?
I mean, he's showing a little different style right now from
Showing the
the norm.
flying dragon style.
Yeah, he's really firing at balls.
Yeah.
Did he spread his wings?
He flew that 2 ball straight in that hole. I'll tell you what. I don't think it hit the felt.
He's a little far on that.
Well, 1 rail, he comes right back out.
Nicely how that cue ball took the English with the
Yeah.
speed.
It was.
All he needs to do is make this 6 and 7, get a little angle on a 7, and park the cue ball right in the center of the table. Just don't underhit it. Perfect, right in the center of the table.
Update on the match over there. Shaw and Appleton is 7-3.
Aaron,
Who's
Well-
got 7?
Jason,
Shaw.
Okay. Just for the folks at home.
and
Thank
with
you,
the
sir.
16 at 10,
There we go.
he gets 1 step closer with authority.
Yeah.
And Chang Yu Lung has had control of the table even with the 10 ball miss, and I foresee him really tying this up and still having control of the table. It's just a prediction. I mean, he could break and scratch here too, you never know.
That's going far out on the limb here.
Well,
I really enjoyed this international mix that we've had this tournament.
absolutely, it's been
It's nice to have these guys come
A
over.
billiard melting pot.
have those have
Yeah.
have these teams from Europe and China and come over here and
China, Taiwan,
basically
Netherlands.
giving us a whooping.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Jason Shore and Darren Appleton both reside in the USA.
It's true.
3-ball clips. 9-ball goes right in.
But I did ask Darren when we were at the Gotham City Billiard 9-ball Pro Classic, an $11,000 added event, what flag he would like to fly under, because I was making the graphics with the flags on them. And he wanted to fly under the Euro flag, even though he lives in the United States. So he's got his heart there. And I don't know where Jason's heart is, but I know some young lady owns it in Connecticut.
I know where it is. Yeah, that little girl has it in a jar right now.
Yeah.
She's waiting until she gets it to wrap around his fingers when she gets a little older.
That's about right.
She's so cute.
Lung is in control. Has no problems here. Just going to get down below this a little bit. I think he would have liked to get a little further. It would have made it a little easier.
I think he's good, actually. I think he's almost perfect.
He's just going to go use the rail and spin out, or no?
No.
Okay, there you go. Makes it nice and easy.
Conserving energy.
Yeah, absolutely, Al. That's a good point.
I mean, if there's no need for all the extra stuff, then
Yeah, there's always a need for the extra stuff.
no.
It's a hybrid match.
Not in
In Troy's book, there is.
not in this.
Why paint in black and white when you can
Troy goes.
use colors?
Troy goes force follow here, 5 rails.
Yeah.
He does.
You can. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Like I can make I can make 1-wheel position. Let's go 5.
Feels so
The
much better.
billiard
All
player
right, here we go.
and
Same
him
shot
likes
from
that.
before.
Yeah, he's
But I
not.
don't think
No,
he's
this
gonna
is not the
overcook this
This
one.
is not gonna. This is not the same shot.
This is going to be rare.
Same
Yeah.
pocket. I mean, there we go. That was a much smoother shot than.
Gets the 2 games back. We're tied at 5 apiece.
Double nickels.
10 the hard way.
Well, we have a match here. And like I said, I did go out on a limb. He's still gaining control of the table. And I think you're going to see a real good break here. Got everybody coming in, stopping by the booth, saying hi. And here we go. Tied up at 5-5. This is a race to 9. 10-ball, call shots, call safe if you're just tuning in, which I doubt. Oh, wow. You let that cue ball really go. A little too much action on it. And here's an opportunity for Ping Chung to regain the flow of the match into his favor and keep his competitor in the seat. This is, even with ball in hand here,
It's no gimme.
this is no gimme to get on this 2-ball in the right spot. Because if he gets on that 2 correctly, I believe he wants to be around where the 3 is. Unless he can come down where the 5 is. No, that doesn't look as pretty. Yeah, he wants to get around where the 3 is and in a little angle going towards the long rail. And that opens everything up. He makes the 3 to 4. Yeah,
Well,
that's what he wants to do.
It's how he gets there, though.
If he can put this cue ball on the spot, the head spot, or in that line, I believe he'll be okay. He has ball in hand and he's stretching out.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
This is.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Let's move that cue
unless
ball.
it's absolutely necessary.
It's not necessary.
If you have ball in hand, you just
Bring it back.
you try to be I mean,
And
he
there
can.
he goes.
He
and
can
he's
make
right
that.
in,
He
right
can
in line
make that
to
ball
the
2 or
three.
3 inches further back, which is why he
Perfect.
moved it back.
He is perfect. Now, he would have liked to come down a little further so he can use that long rail, bump it out, and come between the 6 and the 10. But he's still okay. It's a little touchy shot, but he's expecting to come towards the 10 a little bit. There you go. And one more shot for home free.
Still got to contend with the 6.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's still got to
Oh,
contend. He's still got to contend with all the balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'm
No,
just
I
saying the
see- I
6
see.
doesn't go past the 8.
You know, I didn't even take that into consideration now with the amount of work that he had.
Right.
With those, and you are correct, the 5 to the 6 is a little something. He'll have to manage that a little later.
He's looking at it now. He's thinking 3 balls ahead.
Absolutely. And he first has to make this 3 and get around these little clusters of balls that he has. Just get him back in the 9 and use 2 rails, come between the 2 and
I wonder if the 6 goes past the 9. Yeah, it
No.
goes- it looks like it might
Does it?
have 3/4 of a pocket.
Well, he still, like you said, he has some work to do, but the thing to focus is right on this shot right now. Come 2 rails, come between the 5 and the 10. Oh, there we
Look
go.
at that.
He went long. I was thinking he was going to go a little short, honestly.
Oh, right.
Yeah, come around that, but that was even a nicer shot.
You know, if he shoots his 4 in that corner right there and comes across for the 5, then he's got the 6 in the side pocket.
6 on the side, yeah. It does have
Because
pockets.
he can come underneath the 9
It's got,
with the.
it has 4 pockets.
Right, it's just a matter of getting there.
It's hard to get below it, though, with that 10 over there, unless he uses some rails. We'll see
No,
what he
if he
does.
could get almost straight, not almost, he's.
Like that?
Now he's got to play with the 9 a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe he puts a little inside English, he can spin around it.
He's going to take a little long shot, I think.
Side pocket.
Very nice. As of now, he kept that rack in really great control. He managed the few tough spots that he had, and he looked ahead to what problems he had, but he didn't let it affect the task at hand of making the 1 ball at a time. Just made sure he was on the right side of each ball. That was a really nice rack. I know I'm already speaking that. It's like a give me, but it's a give me.
Especially after witnessing his play, right? It becomes a gimme 4 balls ago. Ping Chung.
Takes the lead back. Very nice shooting, young man.
Update over here. It's Appleton and Shaw. Shaw's on the hill. 3 Appleton.
How many Appleton?
3.
3, wow. Oh, wow.
How many apples?
3 apples. To 7 Shaws. 8 Shaws.
Hey, Alan, how about this idea? What do you think we start this all over again?
Oh, love it. Love it.
Start the tournament all over again?
Yeah, it'll be like the final. You'll take the final 16, and we'll have to do a round robin, and then we'll go into the
Well, the folks at home would
playoff
like that.
match. It's
Folks at home would like that. The guys who have them in the Calcutta would not.
yeah,
Yeah, right.
that would be Alex. The room's a buzzing. Here we are, 6-5. We're getting to the very bitter end of this tournament, and I say bitter only by the means of it's going to be over soon. And we've had a great time.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got a lot of pool ahead of us.
Oh, so absolutely. And Manny and George have been great hosts. And
The
Tony
winner,
Robles.
the winner of Jason Shore and Appleton plays the loser of this match right here.
And that 5 ball
There goes
goes
that
in.
wing ball.
Yep.
Well,
He
that cue ball was
It was good.
it was going up with the one, like I was saying
It was
before,
good.
earlier today. Oh, well,
Someone-
earlier this match rather.
Someone didn't
And,
cooperate, did they?
Yeah. One of those balls gonna get fired now.
Yeah.
He's gonna fire us.
Yeah, and he would have been in really good shape. Something different, though, with today's break. Some of the other competitors, when they were breaking, they were kind of shooting. The one ball, they were playing it, you know how you can play it in the side? They were playing it closer to the corner, and it was really, like Jason was shooting it really nice, and it was hanging up close to the corner, and it was allowing him to get a really nice start to get in line and run the rack.
Right.
And when you put it up by the Brunswick, even if you park the cue ball, it's not the easiest thing to do. So I believe he's going to play it safe here.
I'm gonna have to excuse myself for a few minutes. I'll be back.
Oh, watch the scratch.
Whoa. That dripped in.
Yeah, that did. I watched the safe, and the safe was not too bad. And I just didn't expect it. I took my eye off the screen for a second, and off it went.
You want to hop in?
All right, fill me in.
Yeah, well,
6'5", Ping Chung, huh?
Yep, 6'5", Ping Chung, and he's got control of the table right now.
You just gave him ball in hand.
Gave him ball in hand for he played safe, and he let the cue ball go and got unfortunate and scratched on his side. He gave up control of the table. And I don't believe you want to give this guy control of the table, because
At any time.
I've been watching him on his other matches, and he's never out of it.
This could be a little touchy. Either stay down below the 9 or drag it right up table.
Yeah, he's going to draw it.
That's what I mean. You either go above it or stay below it like that.
Oh, I got you. Right.
Cue ball right back where his stick is. Watch this.
Well, he looked over. I guess he just was a little disappointed in himself. I don't know why, because he can just make this and go 2 rails behind it and not have to.
Maybe they got standards that they have to hold.
Oh.
He looked back at his team and said, now you guys are going to give me 100 words to put on paper not to do that again. Because these guys are really trained well.
Very nice.
And you have it. Chang Yu Lung ties it once again. 6-6.
Got a nail biter here.
6-6, race to 9. So we got a race to 3, and he has the break. Stand by.
Six and 7.
Did he drop anything, Brooke? Did I miss
Nope.
anything? He didn't, huh? One ball's out on the table and
Broke dry. Kind of rare.
co-pin. That's an open table, but look at the traffic down below. I mean, an open shot at the 1, but look at all that traffic down below.
Yeah.
The 4-6, the 3-8.
3-8. Yeah.
It's kind of messy. At one point or another, I think we're going to see some safety play, and it sounds like the crowd erupts for Jason Shore. Might have defeated Appleton.
This is true.
And that's true. We just got confirmation. Jason Shore has eliminated Darren Appleton out of the tournament.
9-4.
What's the score?
9-4 final score.
9-4. And we got a timeout right here on our main table. So we're going to see the likes of Jason Shore once again. Wow. Now that's a shocker if I ever heard one. Thank God he wasn't down shooting a 10 ball on that. All of a sudden the house audio come up.
Wow. Yeah, that was kind of loud.
Yeah.
That'll wake you up.
That's a nice save right there.
I like better if he would have gotten back at a 10 a little bit more, because this.
Well, he cut the angle off, so to say, so you're going to have to bend the cue ball here.
Oh, with the 3s in a way?
Yeah, the 3 and the 8.
Okay, I got you.
Kind of looks that way from here. Yeah, you see it?
Okay, yeah, so he's got using.
He can play 2 rails, though.
2 rails, play safe, nice and easy,
Nice
maybe?
and, right, nice and easy. Get the 2 behind the 6-4, hopefully, and keep the cue ball on this side of it.
He's looking to separate him.
He's looking to make it. Never mind that. He almost made that 2
Yeah,
ball.
he was going for that.
He's trying to separate it from the table.
Play the combination. Actually, here's a chance to break out the 3 now.
Three
if he
also.
wants to do
Yeah,
it.
play the combo.
know-
You just don't want to kind of get and
Yeah, you don't want
play
to.
it back.
You don't want to
bump
stick
it.
yourself.
Right. Oh.
One more try.
Yeah, right.
He can try, but he
If he
can also play a nice safe here.
If he can play the short side of that 3 with pinpoint position, but go for the break.
How do you break this out?
You spin it with more speed than you do.
3 tips of
being in
right
the cue ball.
English.
That's all.
You think he can cut that in and get that cue ball over to that side? That much?
In the real world
No, not.
or in his world?
I'm saying not us. I'm saying him.
No, I don't think he can do it at all.
Right. But what he can do, I see a shot. It's the old almost umbrella shot, Al. And you hit this with high right, and you hit it nice and hard.
He's playing
The
safe.
cue ball comes around the
He's
7,
playing safe.
flattens out on the way up, and you hit the 3.
Nice shot.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's
I
all right.
understood your shot.
All right, now he is just going to come 2 rails and kick this. I think he hit this with a little pace too to separate him.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of have to, because even if he goes in towards the pocket with 2 rails, he's got to give it enough to get
a
either
rail.
have the cue ball come back at the rail, or the 2 get all the way across the table. But then either way, he'll end up leaving possibly an open shot on the 2 ball.
Don't be surprised if he just grabs a bridge and plays 1 rail
Oh, sure.
or
Yeah.
the short 2 rails down there.
Right.
Yeah, that's hair. That's
See
Well,
where
one
he's
could-
looking right now.
You definitely want to hit this, and even if you leave the guy a shot, because the 3 is kind of tied up.
Gonna hit
So
it
even if you
left-handed.
hit it, what's the chances of me giving him the right angle to
Right,
get
yeah.
to the 3?
that's
Yeah.
what I mean.
He's going to shoot this lefty.
Go up the top rail too. Nice shot. Very nice.
Yes, he ends up leaving a shot.
I don't know what
on
he's
2 ball here.
he did good there. Expect another safe coming. He's got a nice little draw shot. He can draw back at a 9, but he's not looking at that. He's looking to make some separation here and use the 9. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
8-3 coming around.
Okay, yep. And that's a real nice shot because he tried to eliminate breaking the 3-8 up. That was a smart shot. And the 9 still kind of blocks the pocket. But he left him a shot. It was a smart idea, not executed the way he wanted. What is it? What do they say? Right church, wrong pew? Don't know what he called here. I would imagine maybe a safe. He not only left him a shot, a space to seat it to, the 2 now has a pocket because he moved it forward that much.
Yeah, you still got to contend with this, though.
I see him making this, and you just got to watch because where he needs to hit, there's a hole there. Unless he comes 1 rail, flattens it out with a high right,
That's what he's trying to do.
little,
Just come in behind it.
yeah, very nice shot. Let's see if he gets fortunate. He hit it. He made a spot for it.
And he's got a pocket, too.
Yeah, a big pocket. A really big pocket with the 9 ball.
dress code for this tournament. As you can see it, with all the players, you know, they have collared shirts and shoes on. And now I'm starting to see the pool players that come from all over the country. As they sit around, they're kind of blending in because they took their shoes
And he did use the 9.
and slacks off. And Justin Hall just walked by,
Yeah, I saw that.
and he looked like dresses the way my son dresses.
Yeah.
You know, with the hats.
Very intentional.
The black shoes, I believe dress pants and collared shirts is the nice professional look for a tournament of this caliber. I believe every tournament should have that. Dress for success. As we talk about their dress code, he just plots on to get ready to. Oh, and they're all tied up at 6-6, so he's got a little work still. Let the cue ball go. Has a little angle to go to the bottom rail and come out. Very nice shot. There we go.
Ping Chung coming
Ping
with
Chung.
it. 7-6, he takes the lead. It's been a seesaw match back and forth
Yeah, it is.
from the beginning of time.
He can really put it to it with a good break here and a break
Ladies and
and
gentlemen,
run.
let's have a round of applause for Baron Appleton, who just got eliminated from the tournament. Thanks for playing, pal.
Here we are, 6:20 on the East Coast, New York City. Getting dark out. I believe it is dark out with the switch of the time.
Oh, yeah. It's dark out there.
Winding down this match and the tournament itself. The room is filling up. The atmosphere, you can feel it building for the final match. And he really wants a nice tight rack and a good break to give himself a chance to get on the hill. One of the best seats in the house right up there, huh?
Yeah. And here.
Here we go. Watch the 5 and a 4 and a 5. And the 2 ball maybe. There we go. It seemed a little like not a slug rack, but he didn't hit it really square. I expect to see a push here.
Are you sponsored by Halls or something? No, thank you.
I guess he's just trying to figure out his strategy for this rack, where he's going to push and got to push. That's a funny part of the game, the pushing. Trying to, you don't want to push to a spot where your opponent has an easy safe on you. You want to let him not know what you're thinking. And if he can't figure out the shot, kind of fall into his trap. But a lot of times these guys are hard to trap in that kind of game. They see most of the shots, if not all. And he really can't just take a kick at this right now because it doesn't lend itself to favorable to his position. Well, I think he left him a little piece of the one ball, and he will not see the table if he did. If he left a kick, the two-rail kick, he may get an opportunity back at the table. He let him shoot. I guess he cannot see the edge of the one. So he might try and bend it around a little bit. He might have tricked himself.
I'm afraid you're right.
I believe he didn't push
He
himself.
might have just enough paint here.
If he had paint, the other Chung would have shot.
No, because if you have paint, that one ball's going to leak out. See it? It's going right towards the corner pocket.
Yeah. Oh, I see that. Just that little bit of paint. I
Yeah.
got you. Right. Because he wanted to have the one hit the three. He cut it in.
Yeah, and made the 4, but no position on the 3.
Wow. That was really
Back to square one. Doesn't mean anything because he'll just make the 5 after kicking this 2 rail behind the 3.
Me and you shoot with the same money, don't we?
Yeah. He doesn't. He does. He's,
I seen that shot as soon as it went. I was like, oh, look at this shot.
I think he's going to call it.
Wait, oh, really?
Yeah.
I think you play a little shorter in the corner, and you can hit it. If you hit it full in the face, you play a real good safe. Right where he's looking. If you come out too wide, then even if you come out too wide, the cue ball, that 5 ball is staying right where it's at. I can almost guarantee you that. It's too far forward too.
Not with the spin it's coming off.
Yeah, I see the shot a little bit.
He called the 5
it.
ball.
He called the 5. I don't believe he's shooting this. It's
Why not? It's there.
Because he's got an opportunity for safe.
He's got to hit it pretty solid. It gets back to the rail and spins right into the 5. It's going to be close if he hits it good.
Yeah, well, you know, after shooting that one ball in there, maybe he's got a vivid imagination like we do.
Look, how do you like it now?
Suck him up.
Oh, not the 2-railer safe. You got to be kidding.
Well, how about your next trick?
He's got him jammed up in there.
Those 2 tricks were real nice.
I believe we might see a tournament director on scene to watch this hit.
Well, I think, you know what I think he can do? I think he's got enough.
Go behind the 7.
Go behind the 7, spin it, hit the 3, and he might. This is not favorable for him either.
That's not? Did you see the way he cut that one in and he just almost made the 5?
I think he's running out of chances.
He might call this in the side pocket.
Well, that's a good call. I like
Well,
that because there's really no safe here.
There's a 5 hanging. You know, if you make it,
Tell him to call a 5 again.
and if you don't make it,
Jack up,
yeah.
come
call
off
it
the rail, hit the 3, draw, and,
All right,
and
all
make
right.
the 5.
Call the 5. Watch the hit.
Here we go. Watch the cue ball go towards the 5. There it is. That's funny. That was entertaining.
It was, but now it's wide open. And
Not for him, it wasn't.
I don't think Ping Chung is going to like this.
Chung has a little different style than the rest of the team, I believe.
Yeah, it could be. You mean not from the?
The same school. Like his style's a little different. His mechanics, they show him lending more to the Philippine.
Just think, the
contingency.
loser of this awaits Jason Shore in the wings.
Oh, that's right. I thought there was only.
Oh.
That's right.
Is there any other match? No, that's it. These are the final guys, right?
This
Yeah.
is a hot seat.
This is a hot seat match. All right,
Yeah.
so we, yeah,
So yeah, the loser of this would play Jason.
Jason, and then the finals.
I think he just
He
got
snook-
himself by
he's-
about 1/8 of an inch.
He snookered himself, huh? This is where even good players, you can get a little frustrated when you do this, and your next shot, you tend to just say, I'm going to hit it and swing at it. And the good players finally get they'll say, you know what, all right, I got bad on it, let me play another good shot. He might make this. He called it. He's going to spin around this 8 ball. He
Overcooked.
too much spin or not enough speed.
So trading places, Ping Chung back to the table with a chance to go to the hill.
And stretched out here a little bit.
That's nothing for the young gun.
He's limber.
One knee up on the table. There you go. Put 2 knees now.
Yeah, no 2 knees.
No 2 knees.
Just a high knee. That's putting one leg on the table. It's a high knee.
Yep.
You wish his hands were a little bigger right now.
He's good. He knows he can feel the hill, you know.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Watch the
He
10.
overran it. He overran it. Get the pogo stick
Get
out.
to the air.
Wow.
And this is a good air shot.
It would be better if the 8 was a little closer to a pocket.
Yeah, no, I'm saying as opposed to, because I'm really not too fan of jumping balls, but this plays into it because the kick here is just, it's not good. To kick it in is a super low percentage shot. This is a super high percentage shot that he's going to make it. Just got to watch the scratch.
Side pocket called. I see some familiar faces from the years gone by in that crowd.
I do too.
I can't see that far. Oh, and the on the monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the red shirt. I believe that's Sly.
Yeah, Sly's in the red shirt.
Used to play with him back in the day a little bit.
Was the houseman at the Golden Q for a while.
Here we go.
And
To the air.
to his right is Rudy.
That's pretty close. Put a ball off.
Yep.
If that.
This is a tough little leave he left him. Nice dead straight.
Good practice shot. They probably know it. And they put their arm right into gear like that.
He fired it in. I like his approach.
Darren says that that's a good shot to practice to keep
Loosen up.
yourself sharp. Straight in, corner to corners.
Right. He got a little short. He came up on that, but he's okay. Wow.
Wow, what a match we got here. We're tied at 7 instead of Ping Chung going to the hill. Chang Yu Lung answers back 7-7. This could be another highlight match. Well, you know what? They all have been a highlight match. I'm talking about Hill.
Every match that's been on the stream table has been great. I'm liking Chung's tenacity. He is a fighter.
Well, you know what it is. It's a long plane ride home, and he's got to hear it.
That's when you tie the kid up in the bathroom.
The laboratory. Here we go.
You're small. You can stay in here for the
Chang Yu Lung.
20-hour flight.
Set the break. We're going into rack 15. The 2 and the 3 got
ball.
kicked.
Oh, this might wind up real nice for him. A little steep on the 1 ball.
You can cut it right in the
Side pocket,
yeah.
yep.
Go 3 rails back out to the center of the table, but don't overrun it too much. The 7 ball will get huge. See it?
Yep, and he can also just
He could draw it.
Roll up.
draw up.
Just draw to the top rail and come back down.
Yeah, because he's got the 7 as a stopper if he gets a little steep on it.
Sure.
Oh, what you're saying, Brooke, is just draw 1 rail up, yeah?
Yeah.
See what he does. He seems to move the cue ball and hit a little harder than the rest. Like I said, the rest
Yeah,
of the
3
team.
rails was the shot, but you got to come out a little harder than that.
How'd he hit it? He hit it good.
Yeah, he's got the shot. Is he going to think about the 210?
No.
Your nose, he's not going to think about it. I don't think he's going to play it.
I didn't think it came into his mind.
But he was just I think that was like a sense of humor between him and Ping Chung. By, the way he grinned at the 210,
Yeah.
In other words, psych your mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, don't you, make the kid think, don't you dare. Don't, you better not play that on me. Play this out right.
I'll tell you what a bunch of great professionals and gentlemen with their interpreter and their interpreter's wife, and just a really nice crew. Some of them do speak a bit of English.
Yeah, they're pool players. They're not half bad. I think we all have the same. Oh, look
He
what
knew,
he just
he knew
did.
exactly what he did. He saved himself. Wait a minute.
He
Escaped just a
He
little
did
bit.
escape.
I think he's got a little window for the 5 in the side.
We're in the corner. He might have it in the corner too. I think I'd rather, if I have the room here, I'd rather play this in the corner. Because if you have to let that cue ball go, playing this in the side, it's going to go 16, 20 feet, that's for sure, or at least 16. Well, he's got some rails.
How about just taking the 5 if you can see enough of it and just trying to marry it up with the 7 ball instead of making it.
Well,
Even if you leave the cue ball in the wide open, it don't matter.
he's aggressive, though.
He is aggressive. Look at this. I don't think he's going to go for it.
How's this for a shot?
Go ahead.
This is like a billiard shot right here. You shoot it inside, high right.
He went back for his jump cue.
Oh, he's going to play it in the corner.
He's calling it in the corner.
See here, go here. I guess Yeah, this is a good shot because he's only got a half a ball to jump over. Just got to watch the speed on the jump. You only have to pop this a little bit.
Split the heart of the pocket as the crowd erupts around the arena here.
Why do they like to jump so much?
Yeah, right.
And now we're 4 rows deep up on top of there, and up at the bar about 3 or 4 rows. And on the side of the bleachers, which is this angle here, you can see the folks sitting on the bleachers. Goes all the way to the top. Packed. The whole podium's packed with fans. It's nice to see the spectators come out like this. And we want to say thank you to you guys that are online. We do not have the chat open for several different reasons. First of all, it's way, way, way away from us. Just the commentators that are sitting up close can actually see it. And still, it's aggravating to look at, don't you think?
Yeah, you know, it's hard to manage.
Yeah.
People keep shooing me away. I got Brooke and back me. I want to be right up against this screen when I'm calling it, you know.
Right.
And
so we apologize for that, but we want to thank you guys.
It's Troy's fault.
I can't give my any attention to the chat right now.
3 rails back out for the 9. It looks like Chang Yu Lung is going to be on the hill first. I'm going to go out on a limb. That's a pretty heavy limb.
That's a big limb you're walking out on there.
Yeah.
Hope it's sturdy.
Nice shot. I can't talk and chew gum. Oh, whatever.
Can't chalk and chew bump.
I like that. There you have it.
Very good.
Chang Yu Lung to the hill. We want to thank Kamui, John Bertone, the whole crew, Predator Q's, Simona's Cloth, and we are AZB TV. And Troy, I can't say his last name because it's one of those names that's similar.
It's like that. Like
it's a mix.
Chang Lu or something.
NJ, pool player, in the chat room constantly. And Brooke Myers and his lovely better half sitting behind us.
Oh, yeah.
Give you a glance at those two back there. There they go. There's Sammy. Okay, back to the match.
And made the 10 ball on the break.
And the 2. I mean, just teach us that.
He's got a steep little cut. Steep cut on this one with no real reward. I expect a nice safety. Use a little spin to hide the cue behind the 3 and possibly hit it.
You mean you don't get aggressive here?
No, because you can
Right.
knock that 3 out of the way a little bit and play safe.
Correct. Just like that.
Just like that.
Wow, nice shot.
And created the 3 ball, I believe.
Yeah. And now he got rid of the problem. Not only did he get rid of a problem, look where he put that 1 ball.
I don't know if the 3 goes, but if it doesn't, he can make the 6.
The 110 goes if he gets ball in hand.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Not that he would take it. I don't know. Would you take it?
I don't know.
It's really not wired or nothing like that.
Especially after you just did a really nice shot on that safety to free that 3 ball up.
As long as the
does look
3
attractive.
goes.
It looks attractive, I gotta say.
It does look like, especially being on the hill.
If the 3 goes, then no. If it's hard to tell. I don't think the 3 goes past the 6.
Did you keep telling yourself that so you can shoot the 110?
Yeah, well, no.
Don't go. Give a quick look up there and say, don't go. Let me shoot the
That
110.
3 goes.
3 goes.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I don't know what kind of pocket he has for it to get to the 4, but it goes. He's not worried about the 3 going right now.
No, I'm talking about if
If he gets
Chang
ball
Yu
in hand.
This is a nice-
gets a chance to get back out there, that he
I
would
s-
go for the run out
I
instead
see
of
a
playing
little
the combination.
effort shot here.
Efren and Boosty actually canceled. They were going to come to the tournament. They had to do a commercial in the Philippines.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It comes, it's like a Z shot, comes to the long rail, back to the long rail, and hit the 2.
And that's the reason they weren't at the U.S. Open also.
How long's that commercial?
I don't know. Maybe they're under contract.
Oh, sorry.
That's the word I got anyway.
Yeah, he called me, asked me to be in, and I told him I had to be here.
I had to play in the tournament that you're not showing up at.
Brooke-
He may elect to tie a ball up also. Well, no,
He wouldn't pull anything dirty like that, would he?
well, he really has nothing right here.
Actually, he's been known to, on a couple of occasions like this, to tie up another ball. But then again, you have that 110 there. So
again, you tie this up, and
it's,
here's your
because if he ties up
your
another
answer
ball,
for.
yeah, right.
He just figured out the diamond system. Got it all calculated. Hold on, folks.
He's going to go 2 rails.
Coming from behind it.
He's going to go 3 rails. That's a good shot.
At 7 though, it gets dangerous.
Here, no,
No, not
he
if he
comes
goes
in short. That's
Right.
a real good
Wow.
shot.
But you got to hit it with enough
But then the
speed.
8,
Yeah, you got to pound
Yeah,
it a little bit.
the
Absolutely.
The 8 comes into play though there, on that short, coming in that short angle.
Yeah, here.
It's touchy.
He doesn't have much.
He might spin it out long. Don't kid yourself. He's looking long now.
I don't like long.
All right,
Well,
here we
let's
go.
see. He's shortening it up a little bit too. No good. Not even close.
Wow, did he try to hold that up? What, he didn't touch a ball on the table. Isn't that amazing?
That is.
Well, he's looking at the 3. Make sure it has a pocket. So let's see if he gives the 110 even a. Not even thinking about it.
As long as the 3 went, yeah, he's running. Because there's really nothing in trouble here. He was hoping that Ping Chung wouldn't disturb any of the balls.
Not just up to amateur level, but even some of your better players would have looked at that 10 and gave it some thought.
Salivated.
But he did not, because, and that's a good move, because how many times have you been in that position? You shoot the 110 and you miss it. And
I have no idea what you're talking about.
you always go back and say, I should have never shot that. I had an open table.
You got a closet full of them, Brooke. I opened that closet up one time.
I'll never do that again.
I moved.
How was that for a touch?
That's nice.
He's liking this layout because everything's set up pretty nice, and it's nice to be on the hill and have this. Well, you let the cue ball go a little bit. Watch it.
Whoa.
He's got a lot of room to play with.
Yeah, sure does. And that, you know what? He can play it in the side,
Yeah, you can go up to the head rail, bounce, and come right back.
and it gives him
Yeah.
this
Little
8
breathing
ball
room.
in the side. Killed it. Nice. I think he sees the finish line.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you.
Keep your composure here.
Same pocket for the 10. Is that what he's going to do?
Yeah, come around. Use
He's
the rails.
drawing, it looks like.
Use the
No, he
rails.
did.
Yeah, that's
Chang
like the one
Yu-
straight ball he hasn't got.
Chang Yu Lung about to defeat
Wow.
Ping Chung.
Come on, big deal. The kid's
What a
like,
match.
He's like
folks.
18 years old. Who cares?
It's like, what a match.
Good job, everyone.
We'll
Thank
be
you,
right
Al.
back with another match. Thanks, guys, for sitting in. Appreciate it.
So Jason Shaw will be playing against Ping Chung in about 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to take a break.